Don't touch your dial. Keep it right where it's set. There's something big coming up on your screen. Just settle back and relax, 'cause you're gonna get a whole lot of singing, a whole lot of laughing, a whole lot of loving from me.
Oh, this was a beautiful day right from the start. You know, my most important meal is breakfast. If I'm not home by then, my wife really gets angry. Yeah. You know, I spent a lot of time today with my son, Ricky. You know, you can learn a lot from your kids. Like this morning, Ricky told me what he's studying in school, and I learned a camel can go 30 days without water. And I learned something else. I'm a camel. And you know, I got to thinking, ooh, it'd be better if we put them cards on the floor. I wouldn't have to get up at all. Oh, and you know, I was thinking, when I was in the 3rd grade, I was the most advanced kid in my class. Yeah, the other kids were only 7, and I was already 15. Oh, I gotta tell you. Every year about this time, Jeannie goes on some crazy diet. Last year was eggs, nothing but eggs. For 3 months, she ate so many eggs, she even started looking like a chicken. One night, I said to her, honey, I wish you'd throw away that old feathered nightie. It tickles me. And she said, what nightie?
Oh, man river, that old man river, he must know something. Don't say nothing, he just keeps rolling, keeps on rolling along.
Don't plant potatoes and it don't plant cotton.
Land that plants him is soon forgotten, but that old man river, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, sweat and strain, body only can interact with pain. Tote the bars, lift the beer, get a little drunk, and I'm sick and tired of living in a beat of dime, but the old man river keeps rolling along. Hey, you and me, we sweat and strain, our body only can interact with pain. Tote that bar, yeah, lift the veil, get a little drunk, you land in jail. Baby, and I'm sick and tired of living and feeling dying, but old man river, we just keep rolling along.
No comment. That's it. Talbot! Talbot! Kid's voice is so valuable, he ought to sleep with his head in a safe. That's what I think.
Jonathan Winters, along with Don Rickles, are the only 2 performers that were never written for. All Dean has are the straight lines on a cue card over Jonathan's shoulder, asking him a half a dozen questions. Dean has absolutely no idea, nor does anyone else on that set, including me, how Jonathan's going to answer. And what you see is 6-8 minutes of a completely and totally improvised moment.
You need those peanuts. They're good. You know, working with Jonathan Winters is about the wildest thing I do. That's because I never know what he'll do. Like tonight, all I know is I'm supposed to be a bartender. I don't have the slightest idea what he's going to be. Well, let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jonathan Winters.
Just give me anything you got. It don't make no difference, really.
Huh?
I'm so depressed. I really am. Oh, is that straight, Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. It is. That's what it is. Well, here's looking at you, I guess, whatever they say.
Okay. You need that?
I don't see as clear as I did a minute ago.
You really needed that. Why are you so depressed? What's the matter?
Well, I tell you, I don't want to bore you with a lot of stuff, but I drove better than 2,500 miles today.
You did? Wow.
I buried my step-cousin here an hour ago, and it was just something else. To throw that boy with just a pair of trunks on in an open grave, that's not right.
No boxer or nothing there at all?
No, just a pair of polka dot trunks. Well, give me another one, will you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That wasn't all.
That's for your stepbrother.
He was, thank you so much. Well, like I say, that was bad enough for me to come that far and see something like that. It was a shocker. It was a shocker. And I went over there then to find out what I was going to get in the will. And, because I'd been awful good to him over the years. I'd send him little sponge cakes and cookies when he was in the war. I did a lot of things, boy. I sent him a good pair of wire clippers, things like that. So I felt something was coming to me, understand? Yeah. Something was due me. Well, it seems that, now that he married a teenager, she took a lot of everything. But the thing that thrilled me, mister, I hate to lay this on you. You know where most of his money went?
No, I don't know.
To a 15-pound tomcat.
Tomcat?
Had a head on him that day. He never even come to the funeral. Just sat there on the porch with them little furry legs. I could have. Well, I tell you, it's something else.
Did he get all the money?
He got $4,000. If he never got nothing else, he got that. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going right back there now at the house where he is. I know he's sitting there on the porch. I'm going to tie a dozen white mice around him. Just drive him crazy.
Yeah.
See what that money, what that'll buy for him, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Okay. Say, you backed in here.
Well, what kind of a neighborhood is this? Hi.
Care for a drink?
I'm Tuffy Steeler. You know that big construction company right near your bar here?
Tuffy Steeler?
I'm Tuffy Steeler. You know, the other day they had this big steel ball and went whee right into an apartment house, and the people were still in it. Oh, that's a Shirley Temple. I don't drink anything hard.
Oh, I'll get you a Shirley Temple, yes. Oh,
hi, lady. Boo.
There's a Shirley Temple with a Regan in it.
Well, whatever they're saying, cheers, bottoms up.
Oh, yes.
Here's to your corn tassel. Mercy. Oh, well, I'll see you. I'm so excited now. Ooh.
Putting my bird on your bird? Ain't it pretty?
It's the first bird I've had on my bar.
Why, you little devil. Come on, sing for him, Tweety. Sing for him. Sing for him. Run, sing. He's no good. Turn him upside down. That'll teach you. Give me something. I don't care what it is. Oh, bless your heart. My, it's a miserable night out, ain't it? Electrical storms and everything. I was hit twice by that elm down there. Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy, Oil.
You rascal. You're sweet. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul. Paul what?
Paul what?
Paul what? Well, I see here in the paper what you did. Bad news. Say, I'll drink this now. I have money. I didn't bring my purse.
Well?
Some teenager rolled me near that pond. Oh, give me another one.
All right.
Bless your heart. Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, and Lolly Lulu. Here's one for the bird. Hey, stand up now, honey. Tweet, tweet. Sing, you miserable bird. I put $14 in that thing.
Yeah.
Ought to feed you to a cat. There you go again for that. Listen, I seen an ad here in the paper in the Daily Eagle, and I also seen a little card in your window.
There's a sign out there. We're looking for a waitress. We'd like to have a waitress.
Oh, bless you. I'm 86 years old. My body is, well, hands are a little gnarly, but I could mix well with the customers. And
Well,
maybe
listen.
plug the machine in for you once in a while.
Well,
Huh?
it's
I need help.
it's a topless
There's just
waitress. Topless waitress. Yes.
My body's like an uprooted rubber plant. I tell you what, listen.
Oh, it pays $125.
$125?
Yeah.
Give me an hour in the alley to work out, will you?
Some favorite singers, they can sing along. Everybody's got some own reliable tune. That's more or less their own identifiable tune.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From the mozzarella room of the Cannelloni Hilton, high atop Sherwood Kirby, overlooking a mugging, just 2 miles from downtown Fresno, the provolone capital of the world. And now to help bring in the new year, here is our all-girl orchestra asking the musical question, Opus 1. And now, staggering up to the microphone, direct from the 3-month tour of his wine cellar, the baritone of the breweries, Mr. Blinky Tomlin.
The object of my affection can change my complexion from rose to whitey red. And the time she holds my hand, I tell me that she's mine.
Oh, thank you. And now here's Miss Peggy Lee.
I remember when I was a little girl, I fell in love with the most wonderful boy in the world. I remember the first time he took me to his apartment. He kissed my hand, he kissed my shoulder, he kissed my face, he kissed me and kissed me again and again until finally I looked up into his eyes and I said, "Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friend, then let's keep it."
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, with us tonight, 4 great stars from Hollywood. First, let me introduce my good friend, Cary Grant.
Oh, Judy, you gave me your arms, you gave me your lips, you gave me your soul, but the good stuff you kept for yourself.
Judy, here's one of my closest friends, Mr. James Cagney.
Warden, I'm not going in that room, see? I'm not going in that room. What's that ladies' room? Scarlet, you dirty, lovely rat. You're going to hear from Rhett Butler. Whether you like it or not, you're going to hear from Rhett Butler. Go ahead, Rhett.
Yeah, Scarlet, you can stay with the South, but I'm joining the Union. I got this, Scarlet, because it pays 60-20 an hour.
You want to hold it down, Scar?
I'd like to have you meet Mr. Humphrey Bogart.
All right, Sam, play it again. One more time, Sam, play it again. You're gonna have to keep playing it, Sam, till you learn it, see?
Tonight, it's really exciting, isn't it? And the real biggie is yet to come. Right off the sound stages over at Biograph, we invited, just for New Year's Eve, the world's greatest comedian, Mr. Charles Chaplin.
Television viewers, welcome to another program in the series, The Psychology of Marriage. I'm Dr. Jasper, director of the Institute for Marital Fulfillment. Here at the Institute, we try to help married couples who are having difficulty in relating to each other as man to woman, or whatever the case may be. We're not stuffy here. Husband and wives employ all sorts of marital signals. With some couples, a very subtle signal is all that is required to get the romantic message across. Raising an eyebrow, patting the back of the hair, or just casually stroking the earlobe. Of course, the earlobe stroking signal works only for some couples. As Masters once remarked to Johnson, it takes different strokes for different folks. In some marriages, the wife has to be slightly less subtle in communicating her romantic desires to her husband. We have found that the longer a marriage lasts, the less sensitive a husband becomes to his wife's marital signals. You might say that an old husband is like an old radio. He can still be turned on, but he only works at a very low frequency.
because I'm not used to being this high without my parachute. Besides, this horse is due back on the merry-go-round by 11 o'clock. Now, I'll tell you the truth, there's only one guy in the world I'd do this for, and he just happens to be the nicest guy there is. And I want to bring him out now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Wayne. You sure do sit a horse well. I can't tell you how happy I am to have you on the show.
Well, I can't tell you how glad I am to be here, Dean.
Yep.
And I sure want to thank you for getting me such a good horse.
Well, that ain't no ordinary horse, pal. Don't say that horse was a zebra before the White Knight went by, you know.
I'm working on a Western right now with Kirk Douglas, and I sure wish you were with us.
Now I gotta give up Westerns. It's too hard to read the cue cards when I'm galloping along.
Well, don't give me that, Dean. We've made 2 Westerns together, and you never missed a line.
Don't let this get out, pal, but I was writing Mr. Ed, and he never missed a line. That's what... Tell me, Duke, of all the pictures you've ever made, what's your favorite?
Well, the one I had taken last week with Marisa, my 8-month-old daughter.
Oh, well, that's nice, pal. You know, I think it's swell. You having all those kids, and especially now having a new little baby. I'm proud of you, Duke.
Well, I'm proud of you, too, Dean. You know, you've got 7. You haven't exactly been sitting around staring at walls either.
Well, Duke, everybody, you know, seems to love you. And let me ask you something. They all want to know, here you are, one of the biggest stars in the whole world, been making pictures for 37 years, got a spanking new daughter. Now, what do you want for her, Duke?
Well, same as any parent wants, I guess. I'd just like to stick around long enough to see she gets started right. I'd like her to know some of the values that we knew as kids, some of those values that too many people these days are thinking are old-fashioned. Most of all, I want her to be grateful as I am every day of my life to live in these United States. I know it may sound a little corny, but the first thing my daughter's learning from me is the Lord's Prayer and some of the Psalms. And I really don't care if she ever memorizes the Gettysburg Address, just so long as she understands it. And since little girls are seldom called upon to defend their country, she may never have to raise her hand for that oath. But I certainly want her to respect all those who do. I guess that's about what I want for my daughter, Dean.
I'm proud to know you, Duke.
Is this the girl's license bureau? Right. You probably heard our slogan. Keep cool in your car, don't be too passionate. If you're not real careful, you'll sure as heck crash in it. I'm Mr. Rutledge, head of the department.
Oh, I'm Dean Martin. I'm trying to renew my license.
Dean Martin?
Yeah, Dean Martin.
You mind if I call you Dino? You know, I watch your show on and off.
You do?
Sure, every time it's on, I turn it off. Say, you have quite a reputation around here. When you last applied for your driver's license, you had 3 moving violations.
Well, what's so bad about that?
Plenty. It was the written test. But you still have a chance to renew your new license.
Go ahead, ask me a few questions.
Do you drink when you drive?
Of course not.
Then I guess you don't drive very much.
See how I set it up for him? Right.
That's a double nifty for me.
Yes, it is.
Let's see what you know about the road. What should you do when you see a vehicle's unattended?
Get the hubcaps.
That's 2 for you and 2 for me. What's the best way to get started on ice?
Pour some booze on it.
Watch it, I perturb easily. Can a driver take exotic fruits across the border?
Well, I once picked up a hitchhiker I wasn't too sure about.
Mr. Martin, if you keep up these salty answers, I'll not only revoke your license, I'll have Ralph Nader recall your body. You may be Dean Martin to you, but to me, you're only 2 Wayne Newtons.
Well, I
just wonder.
None of your flip answers. You know, you're not the only biggie that gets a driver's license. This morning, Wilt Chamberlain came in here with his Volkswagen.
Does Wilt Chamberlain drive a Volkswagen?
Now he dribbles it. Tell me, do you need glasses?
Only when I drink.
The eyes have it. Now cover your right eye with this book of matches and read this over here, please.
Okay. R-I-V-I-E-R-A.
Where do you see R-I-V-I-E-R-A?
Right here, Riviera Hotel, right there.
You know, you ought to be in college. You're a real riot. We're going to pretend that we're driving.
Okay. That's okay, as long as we don't pretend that we're parked.
Okay, now let's say we're on the freeway and you're going maximum speed. A car just cut you off, another car's changing in your lane, and a truck ahead of you is making a U-turn. Quick, what do?
Pray.
Let's say your brakes failed. How would you stop the car?
I'll look for something cheap and aim for it.
Now for the hand signals. What does this mean?
Right turn.
How about this one?
Left turn.
Wrong, silly. I'm driving my nails. Well, you passed. You got 80 out of 100.
And that's just the pedestrians.
Here's your license, Mr. Martin.
Oh, thanks, pal. In the words of Richard Nixon, I'll be back in 4 years.
All right. I'm late for dinner. I'll see you, buddy.
Dean never memorized a script. Not a line, not a word, nothing, not a comma. He never read a script. He read a couple of cue cards, and occasionally he would say to the cue card, "Can you move that in a little closer, please?" And we left it on the air. It was part of the fun of the show.
I did that because I was number one.
We have Hi, Ken.
Gene. Poor guy. He's still suffering from an old injury. Yeah, it happened in the South Pacific during the last war. He got water on the knee. His canteen leaked. It's all right. I'll drop a net on him in a minute.
Moonlight becomes you. It goes with your hair. You certainly know the right wig to wear.
That's a pretty. That song's very familiar. What is it? Oh, that one? You look like a guy that sold me an old flint.
Girl of my dreams, I love you.
Yeah.
Honest, I do. You live alone.
Well, I'm gonna leave you now. I'm gonna go to the couch. Which way's the couch? That way?
That way.
You went that way? That's where I'm going. Okay, I see. You're beautiful when you're angry.
Dare I open it?
I'm afraid of. Oh, well, I'm gonna try. If there's a bear in here. Came to pick up the empties. Yeah. You don't know Freddie Carson. Hey, John, you're out here, I hear, doing some shows.
Just came out to pick up the empties.
The empties?
You gotta loosen up a little.
I know, I got
Maybe if you
that.
had a little drink before you went on, just to get you relaxed.
Oh, no, I only drink before the show. Hey, no, I just want to tell you that I love your show. I love it because Jeannie watches it every night, you know?
Does
And
she
it's
really?
good for me because she, that stops her from going out looking for me. Hey, Johnny Carson, beautiful. That's not empty. That's a filled one. Okay.
Oh, you bet your...
I think Dom DeLuise was probably a guest on the Dean Martin show more than any other performer. Dean really liked him, felt very comfortable with Dom.
Sit down. We're here to help you. Now, exactly what seems to be the trouble?
I'm nervous.
Yes, I see. I understand. Well, you must relax, of course. Excuse me. Do you mind if I put this out? Oh. Now, just relax. You see, the nervous that people are reason. The reason that people are nervous is that they are basically insecure. They don't trust anything or anybody. Young man, exactly what seems to make you so
Nervous.
nervous?
It's just that I'm afraid.
Uh-huh. My dear young man, basically every one of us is afraid. But we must face life realistically and ask, what is there to be afraid of? Is there anything to be afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. Well, is there? No? I'm so glad because I've been so worried lately. But now we must help you. Please lie down. On the couch. On the couch. Now, this is a word test, and I'll erase that. This is a word test. I will say a word, and you will say the first word that comes into your mind. And that way, we'll find out what the trouble is. Ready?
Set.
Go.
Come.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Elephant.
Elephant? Open.
Shut.
Down.
Up.
White.
Shut up.
Now, pay attention. Life.
Death.
Wife.
Death.
Death.
Wife.
I know what the trouble is.
What?
I hate my wife. But now we must help you. Tell me something about your home life. Do you have any little ones?
Well, once in a while before a meal, maybe a couple at lunch, but that's true. Never hurts nobody, you know.
That's true. Well, that doesn't sound like a problem. What is your problem?
I have a split personality.
What? Oh, I see. What kind of talk is that?
I didn't get any on you. I want to say, I have a split personality. Inside, I am really two people. Me and Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
I see. You realize, of course, that this will affect your bill.
No. Save it for the end. Not a good thing about that. I'd do anything to get rid of Charlie. Let's say, baby.
Hey, listen. Now, listen, my dear young man. Charlie is just a delusion. He doesn't exist. Once you realize that, you're cured. Don't you realize that?
Yes.
You're cured.
Good.
I'm cured.
What do you say to that, Charlie? I'm cured.
What did he say? He wants to talk to his handler.
No, you mustn't let him. Sit down in this chair right here. No. Open. Let me talk to him. If they get rid of us, it would be B. Right? Hey, open. Hey, what time is it? Wait, open? Listen, Charlie, I know you're not there. You may be able to bulldoze him, but I'm a psychiatrist, and I know you're not there. Shaking your fist like that's not going to help you, Charlie. Listen, I'm still talking to Charlie, and trust me, open, trust me. I got him! Best shot of the day. Listen, you are rid of Charlie. You're rid of your teeth, you're rid of your gums, and for a week you'll have gas, that's all.
You're right. It's going to last. I'm cured. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Once again, science has conquered the delusions of the mind. I have conquered. I have triumphed. I have... Oh, I have Charlie. Charlie,
How is it whenever I make a picture, I never get a girl who looks like her?
Oh, what do you complain about? I once made a Western, didn't even get to a horse. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, how's your new picture coming along?
Oh, great. Phyllis.
They're laughing at
You know that Phyllis Diller's in my picture, and wait till you see her big scene. 4 guys strap her into the chair. You never heard such yelling and screaming in all your life. Then the chaplain says a few words over.
You mean they electrocute her?
No, she's getting her hair done.
You guys are all alike.
Wait a minute, the straight line got a bigger laugh. Wait a minute.
You know something? You're always complaining about women.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, how come you're not like Chevalier or Charles Boyer or Louis Jourdan? The French, you know, they really know how to make a girl feel like a girl.
Yeah, they did wonders with Brigitte Bardot.
I don't even understand French. I have trouble figuring out half their postcards.
Oh, come on, guys. It's easy. Follow me, okay?
Right.
The book, le livre.
Le livre, the book.
The pen, la plume.
La plume, the pen.
To open, ouvrir.
Ouvrir, to open.
Fermer, to shut.
To shut, fermer.
Now, the pronouns that you need are je and vous.
Je means me, and vous means you.
That's you. Now, do them all.
Just watch me plow right through. Je sens vous to shut, fermer. Now, rouge.
Your eyes are blues.
That's wonderful. Oh, come and join me in the dance.
I am President of France.
Well, I must say you're very quick studies. Let's do something else.
I'm game, Bob. How about you?
Yeah, well, anything you can do, I can do worse.
Brush up your Shakespeare.
Start quoting him now. Rush
up your Shakespeare, and the women you will wow.
Just declaim a few lines from Othello, and they'll think you're a heck of a fellow.
If your blonde won't respond when you flatter her, tell her what Tony told Cleopatra.
If her virtue at first she defends well, just remember that all's well that ends well.
So rush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all
kowtow.
Go!
all your Shakespeare. Oh, start quoting him now. Brush up your Shakespeare,
And the women you will wow.
if your girl is a Washington Heights dream, treat the kid to a Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Just recite an occasional sonnet, and your lap will have someone upon it.
If she then wants an all by herself night, let her rest every 11th or 12th night.
Just brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow.
Thinks down.
They'll all kowtow.
Oh, yeah!
And they'll all
I have a son who is 3 years old, and we're expecting another in March. And while this may sound like I'm bragging, he's very intelligent. But the reason it isn't really bragging is because I have the feeling that all children are very intelligent, that they're much more intelligent than we, for instance, give them credit for. They just sort of hold back, you know, until they reach the age of 15 or 16, and then all this intelligence comes out in that 1 year, you know. And science tells us that children have intelligence even prenatally. And so to sort of prove this, Dean and I would like to show you a set of twins 1 month before birth. You didn't think they stood up, did you? What time is it, you know?
Huh? Oh, 3:30.
Morning or afternoon? I can't tell the difference either.
Oh, I got a cramp in my leg you wouldn't believe it.
Where does this cord go? Do you know?
Maybe we're electric.
That's they both asleep? You sure? She's getting him up. She said the baby just moved. He's coming over to listen. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. He's going back to sleep now.
I was right. It's 3:30 in the morning. He just said, "You realize it's 3:30 in the morning?" That's what he said. I was starting to cry. She says Fred would have wanted children.
Who's Fred?
I don't know, but she's always bringing him up. Oh, did you hear him picking out names today?
Yeah, I hope you're Norman.
I'll be Shirley. You be Norman.
Listen, you want to have some fun? Press down will give her false labor pains. She's got him up. She's got him up. He just fell out of the bed.
He says, "Don't worry, honey. He's going to boil some water." He says, "What's that for?" He says, "I don't know. I saw it in the movie."
Oh, he's going for his watch now. He says he wants to see how far apart they are. How far apart do you want to make them? Let's make them 30 seconds apart. That should shake them up pretty good.
You won't believe this. He just left without her. I'm not putting you on. He left without her. Boy, we got a beauty for an old man, I tell you.
Okay, don't press down anymore. Let's get some sleep.
I wasn't pressing down.
What do you mean you weren't pressing down? I wasn't pressing down. Good Lord, this is it!
This is it, yeah!
If you're feeling sad and lonely, there's a service I can render. Tell the one who loves you only, I can be so warm and tender. Call me, don't be afraid, you can call me. Maybe it's late, but just call me. Come on now, tell me, and I'll be around.
Operator, this is an emergency. Put my call through, and I personally will get you on the Bell telephone hour.
Operator, I did tell you the correct area code in Swahili.
Operator, I haven't got all day. I have to get back to my farm and rotate my jewelry.
Hey, Dick, I've been trying to dial Pet Clark Direct, and I can't seem to get through.
Well, call long distance. Long distance! Operator, please hurry my call. The wall of this phone booth is covered with obscenities. And that's the only thing that's keeping me here.
I'm just returning Miss Clark's call. Tell her I don't know the way to San Jose either.
Hey, operator, I've been in here so long, I just won an Oscar for the best continuing performance in a phone booth.
Now don't forget me, 'cause if you let me, I will always stand by you. You gotta trust me, that's how it must be. There's so much that I can do, yeah.
Operator, you don't understand. This is Hoss Cartwright. When they built this telephone booth, they had little Joe in mind.
Operator, I know all about holding the line. My husband plays football for the Dallas Cowboys.
Look, this is Alan Suze. Just tell Petula Clark if she doesn't get on the phone right away, it's goodbye, Mrs. Chips.
Hello, this is Sugar Ray Robinson. Will you tell Petula Clark I've got to get through to her, or they'll accuse me of throwing the call.
Oh, operator, how do I get Ted Clark?
Just dial her.
Oh, okay. P-E-T.
Look, operator, I can't wait. I gotta go over to Johnny Carson's house to watch Merv Griffin.
Operator, I can't wait. I gotta get over to Johnny Carson's house and watch Dick Cavett.
Look, operator, holding on the phone this long is my second favorite thing in the whole world. No, my favorite thing is going over to Andy Williams' house and watching him wool-eyed his sweaters.
I can do it, baby, I can do it. Or if you like, we could stay home and make love. I can do it, baby, I can do it. Would you like me to knit you a sweater? I can do it, I think that I can do it. Or if there's something that you would like better, we could do it, baby, we could do it, you and I. Come on and try.
Operator, I didn't want to make this call. The devil made me do it.
Listen, operator, I'm a doctor. And if you keep me on the phone any longer, I'm going to charge you for a house call.
Forget it, operator. No wonder Mr. Chips said goodbye. He couldn't get through to her either.
But, operator, I can't stay in this booth all day. Checkout time's at 3.
Operator, I've been waiting so long, I missed 3 payments on my car.
Hello, operator? I was trying to call Pet Clark, but I got this strange man on the phone. Yes, he kept breathing heavily, and he said the most obscene things to me. Operator, you're a woman. You've just got to help me. What should I wear when I meet him next Thursday?
Don't be afraid, you can call me. Hey, baby, it's late, but just call me. Come on, now tell me, and I'll be around. I'll be around. Why don't you call me? Call me. Come on, call me.
Operator, I'd like to talk to Petula Clark. Oh, she'll know me. Tell her I'm the guy who looks like Cary Grant. On second thought, make that Ulysses S.
I want to get Pet Clark. No, I don't want to phone her. I just want to get her.
That's right, operator. Yeah, I'm the Danny Thomas from Make Room for Granddaddy. But when I first placed the call, I wasn't even a daddy yet.
Operator, look, I can't spend the rest of my life waiting on this phone. Well, if I have to wait, at least get something to turn me on. Like a princess telephone.
Come on, operator. We can't stay in this phone booth all day.
Don't say that, you big ninny. I'm not leaving here until I've called every girl's number on this wall.
Well, look, operator, Petula Clark and I are very good friends. Well, we're not exactly good friends. We just happen to know a lot about each other.
Look, operator, I can't get through. Just give Miss Clark my home phone number, will you? Saigon 4 3000.
Operator, please put me through. This is an obscene call.
This is the main office of the phone company. We'd just like to know if you're happy with our service.
A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you will only sing that Swanee River. Rockabye, my rockabye baby, with a Dixie melody.
Hey, Art, that was terrific. You know, I never saw you let your hair down before.
I don't do it very often, Dino. The last time I let my hair down, somebody took it.
No, really, Howard, I never knew you were such a a regular guy. You know, when I hear you using all those big words on television, it kind of makes me feel inferior.
Hush, hush, sweet superstar. My predilection for polysyllabic verbiage is a mere idiosyncrasy. It's no reason for you to feel inferior at all. I'm only a man like you. I have the same hopes, the same fears, the same desires, the same 2 arms, the same 2 legs. I just happen to be a hell of a lot smarter than you.
Oh, you're just trying to make me feel better, huh?
Dino, you know, this establishment has a most congenial atmosphere. Do you come here often?
Yeah, it's my favorite bar. They even have home delivery.
They deliver drinks to your home?
No, they deliver me to my home.
Level with me, Dino. Do you drink a lot?
No, I don't drink a lot. Just 1 gulp at a time. Drop in here after the show. You know, just a quick one before I go home. You know, that's all. Just a quickie before I go home.
Perfectly understandable, Dino. After an arduous day of the frenzy and tension that attend television production, a little relaxation certainly is in order.
Hey, would you give me your autograph for my kid?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't have a pen.
That's okay. I don't have a kid. Hey, wait a minute. I'll go home and have one, though. It wouldn't take me a minute. Oh, son of a gun, you like it? I got a mustache. Look like Clark Gable. I'm crazy about you, baby. Hey, either you fellas like a drink?
No, thanks.
Good, I'll take these then. Hey, Howie, I saw you interview that fighter on television a couple weeks ago. Is his name,
Joe Frazier?
Frazier, that's it, Joe Frazier. Tell me, just between you and me, is he really colored?
Only on his parents' side.
I love boxing. You always love it. I can lick any man in the house.
You can?
Yeah, what?
No.
How was that?
It was all right, but I don't think I could take it for 15 rounds.
Hey, Howie, who's your friend? I think I've seen him somewhere.
You unquestionably have gazed upon his visage before. He sings on television. This is Dean.
John Dean! What an honor! Say, tell me, between you and me, President Nixon, is he really a member of the Black Panthers?
Listen, you got the whole thing wrong. I'm Dean Martin.
Dean Martin! You're a credit to the Cuban community. Hey, Howie, you have to go to the bathroom?
No.
Hey, Chico, you have to go to the bathroom? Well, it must be me. I gotta go bathroom.
Here we go again, here we go again, at the very end of the show. But here's a thought or two we'd like to throw at you before we have to go.
What are you carrying?
That is a pig's egg.
Pigs don't lay eggs.
That's where you're wrong. If a pig likes you, he'll do anything for you.
Hi.
Professor, I have just invented the ultimate weapon, a nerve gas. It's completely colorless, odorless, tasteless.
Well, that's fantastic. We must test it right away. Where is it?
I don't know. I can't find it.
Hello?
Who is it, dear?
It's an obscene call.
Oh, good. I'll take it upstairs.
Dean Whitcomb.
Yes, sir?
I have a list of ultimatums from the student body. Either you yield or you suffer the consequences. And here are the ultimatums. Voluntary class attendance, no examinations, and we want liquor in the cafeteria and women in the men's dormitory. Well,
Of course, you realize what this means?
Yes, it means that we won't be seeing you around here as the president of the college.
Right, because I'm going to be a student.
Wonderful to tell you I'm getting married.
Oh, darling, I'm so happy for you.
Well, yes, but there's one thing I think you should know, Mother. My fiancé is a priest.
A priest?
Oh, no! Mother, no, please don't cry. Don't think of it. Think of it this way. You're not losing a daughter, you're gaining a father.
Boy, what is this old world coming to? Look at those two. You can't tell which is the boy and which is the girl. It's disgusting, Martha.
Martha, I'm Harold.
Beat you. I beat her this time, Lloyd. What is it?
Pardon me, sir.
Yes.
Do you know how to get to Hollywood and Vine?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, you go down here 3 blocks, turn left.
Oh, what the...
Mr. Senator, the president of General Aerodynamics Corporation is here to see you, sir.
Okay, send him in. What a nice office. Well, what makes you think it's morning?
There was a bird on my windowsill.
Yeah. One Dennison I missed, but go right ahead.
I'm here about the anti-ballistic missile.
You are?
Yes.
Gee.
Are you going to take the anti-missile ballistic missile?
Well, I'm going to come right to the point. The Department of Defense has decided to give your company the contract for the new anti-ballistic missile. Now, how much was that again?
$17,369,79,000 million.
No. That's a lot of we ain't giving you that. Are you crazy?
Are you sure you don't want... How about one missile?
No.
No?
Well, I'll tell you. Put that card back. Listen, 1,700 million, that's 69 million. Well, okay, it's a deal. That's what, it's a deal.
Okay.
Okay, do you take credit cards?
Yes, and you get stamps.
Stamps?
Sorry to say, that's all.
Well, now, I sure want to thank all my wonderful guests for joining us, and I hope you'll all be back with us next week. We're going to have some great talent on the show like we had this week. And don't forget to look in. In the meantime, just keep all the cards and letters coming in. And this week, I sure want to thank that fruit picker from Texas for sending me that banana-shaped like your Rocal Welch. Yeah, I can't wait to peel it.